In this video, I want to introduce you to the BYU Idaho Maker Labs located in the Austin building. The purpose of these labs is to help you gain practical engineering skills by designing and making stuff. Here are some of the highlights of the Maker Labs. First of all, we want you to understand that you can work on personal projects as well as class projects in these spaces. These spaces are available to anyone in the automotive engineering technology, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, manufacturing engineering technology, and welding engineering technology. These spaces are open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. These labs are a self-serve model managed through an iLearn course. Think of the self-checkout at a grocery store, and that's how you might think of these labs. They're different from any of the other labs you'll find on campus. You don't have to go in and check with a TA. You go to the iLearn course, and there you'll find the training for each machine. Once you're trained, you'll be able to be certified on the machine right there within the iLearn course. Once you're certified on the machine, you'll be allowed to schedule time on that machine. And if you're using it for a personal project, it'll indicate the fee that you'll be charged. And if you're using it for a class project, you'll be able to use a coupon code to avoid payment. Once you've scheduled the machine, you'll get an automatic email with the login credentials or the padlock combination to the machine, so you can just go there and use the machine. No checking in with a TA, just make sure you're following the lab policy. The policies are clearly marked at the door of each Maker Lab. Policy number 1 indicates that safety glasses and earplugs are required in designated areas, and we've put some signage in those labs so that you know which areas require safety glasses and earplugs. Policy number 2 clarifies that the Maker Labs are open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Policy number 3 clarifies that you're never allowed in the lab alone. There must always be at least 2 people in the room, and there may not be a TA in there. So if you're going to work in the Maker Lab and you think that no one else will be there, make sure to bring a friend. Policy number 4, you must be certified in the iLearn course to use each machine. Policy number 5, you must schedule each machine in the iLearn course before using it. Policy number 6, about cleanup. Your student account will be charged a $10 fee for leaving a mess, so just clean up after yourself. And policy number 7, storage. Any items left out will be confiscated and you'll pay a $10 fee to get them back. And unclaimed items will be discarded after 1 week, so just make sure you put it away when you're finished. The Maker Labs consist of 2 rooms in the Austin building. The prototyping Maker Lab is in Austin 105B. That's right along the main hallway, and it's pretty obvious because there are some big windows looking right into the room. The Industrial Maker Lab is in Austin 150, which is just south of the automotive shops. The equipment in the Prototyping Maker Lab consists of 3D printers, laser cutters, electronics bench, including soldering stations and multimeters, sewing machines, drill press, a chop saw, router, a jigsaw, belt and disc sanders, as well as a large selection of hand tools. The equipment in the Industrial Maker Lab includes MIG welders, spot welders, angle grinder, CNC plasma, iron worker, cold cut saw, sandblaster, heat treat ovens, drill press, and a large selection of hand tools. There are a number of lockers and cabinets in the Maker Labs for project storage, and those lockers that are underneath the workbench are rentable. You can rent one of these lockers for a semester to store your project. Because these spaces are self-serve, you'll be required to bring your own raw materials. But we've tried to make it convenient to obtain those materials. The bookstore actually carries some Baltic birch plywood for the laser cutter, 12 by 24 inch sheets in both 3mm and 6mm thicknesses, 12 by 24 acrylic sheets in various colors in both 3mm and 6mm thicknesses, as well as PLA filament for the 3D printers in various colors. We've also spoken with the bookstore, and they're planning on carrying some additional materials, so stay tuned. Now let me demonstrate what the Maker Lab iLearn course looks like. Here's my main dashboard in iLearn. You can see I have the Austin Building Maker Labs course. Everyone in the AET, CE, ME, MET, and WET majors are automatically enrolled in this iLearn course and will be enrolled until they graduate. Now if you don't see this course on your dashboard, just go into this section here under Courses and choose All Courses, and you'll be able to find it. Once you find it, just click the little star next to it, and that'll make it so that it appears in your dashboard from then on. I'll go ahead and go into this Maker Labs course. Here's the main landing page. You'll notice that this first module is on the policy and safety in the Maker Labs, and you have to complete that module before you can access any others. The second module here is for project storage. This is where you can go if you want to rent one of the lockers for a personal project. And it's very reasonably priced, by the way. In this module, we give suggestions on where you can obtain raw materials. And in this module right here, you can download and install the educational license for SOLIDWORKS. These links here are where you can get training for the various machines in the prototyping maker lab, including 3D printers, the laser, the miter saws, the sewing machines, the hand power tools, and there's even some training on adhesive bonding. These links right here are where you can go to get training on the equipment in the industrial maker lab, including the CNC plasma, the MIG welders, the spot welders, the angle grinder, the iron worker, the cold cut saw, CNC mill, the heat treat ovens, and we're continually adding more equipment over time. And we've even included this module here on the provisional patent process. In case you're developing something that you want to pursue a patent on, this will step you through obtaining a provisional patent. The Maker Labs are an amazing resource we have here on campus, and we encourage you to use them for personal projects, for class projects, because we know that you'll gain some practical engineering skills when you design and build stuff on your own.